Okay, so you wanted me to kill a cockroach. Probably a trophy, though, to be honest. So it let me move when I did this. So what can I do? Ah, there. And catch one. There we go. Ugh. Warming your way out. Yeah, that wasn't surprising to see that be a trophy. So let's get an idea what kind of trophies we're dealing with here anyway. So see, 3 alignments, so that definitely gives me the idea of multiple kind of endings. Archfiend. So yeah, I would imagine you're forsaking knowing the truth if you fight him only. Fulfill the packs. Oh, a lot of packs. Oh, what the hell? Fulfill all packs. Infinite packs. Ruin packs. Oblivion packs. Reformation packs. Rebirth. Undead. Bewilderment. Escape. Oh, let's just have everything. Give me an English dictionary. We will make a pact with everything. Mage first class. Archmage. High cleric. Why would you have title High Cleric in Sorcerers? Voke sacrifice magic with sorcerers of all alignments. Cryo 5 plus offerings. Cryo many items. With your faction seal during quest. And then co-op. Demonstrate sorcerer's smite by crushing prison worms. Yeah, I don't know about that. Okay, book. So we still got an unmarked spot there. Archfiends. How is that a succubus? They definitely didn't go with some traditional looking monsters, that's for sure. Bonzo Gretel? What is this fucking Neo the Sun? Dwarves. There's the jack-o'-lantern. Yeah, I was gonna say, I would imagine the Japanese names probably were a lot more better likely, I would think. With Whiting Hood? It's like, hey, it worked for Yoko Taru, well, let's do the same. Like Jack Frost. I might have to see if there's a video that talks about the localization. Alice in the Grimoire. I'm kind of confused. Why are there so many monsters visible that I've clearly not even met? Huh. A female bunny on top of a tortoise. Some interesting designs, I can at least give that. Foul creatures. Okay, so these are the normal monsters I've been running into. I don't know how you come up with orc on that. It's a cat monster. It's called an orc. You know, the information's about a cat. There's actually unknown chapters on that. Ooh, and there's a lot about that. Well, they definitely made a lot of... Now, I'm assuming either the big mystery of all of this will be whatever's scratched out there, or if that's like that just because we're taking their existence. Not sure. Anyway, let's get on with it.
It is beyond my control.
That was how she explained the bloodlust within her.
What, you like Kaine?
The sight of blood disgusts me.
Sortiara said this with a sigh. She continued despondently.
Yet no one believes me.
I told her that was not true. She calmed herself and said,
Thank you.
Hopefully this will work. They'll take out some of those, and hopefully my whale beast will run into the boss. Well, Andy's Wogue took care of the buildings. Put up a hell of a fight. There we go. Ooh, now we're in the mothership stuff. Let's see. There's a token chest there, and that's a worthy boss. Token there. Don't quite like how the map's displayed. It's kind of weird looking. You know, the current song playing in the background, though, kind of screams near to me.
we heard a howl from dead ahead. The appointed victim of our, no, my ordeal. I finally understood my partner, and the ordeal would soon end. I knew this was coming. I knew that our partnership was cursed. and that one of us would have to die.
Yeah, I kind of had that feeling. I was kind of getting the vibe that was probably going to happen. An offling's power is restored at the end of the Phantom. Oh, okay, so if I don't get destroyed, it automatically also restores all its stuff. Well, this kind of reminds me of the torch in Dark Souls. Yeah, that doesn't look very comforting to the environment, though. Spider webs and giant corpses and spiders? Oh, it's a boss? Ooh.
I am lucky you're my partner. Now, let us be off.
It sounds like she's more happier now, though.
Quick, make a sacrifice. Stay the hell awake or die.
So they always seem to... Whoa! Ooh. Yeah, you... Not very, Oh, that's... Oh, Lord, that's disgusting.
Slow me down and I'll be coming after you next.
Ew, that's disgusting. It has a fucking hole in its chest. So let's see, its wings. Kinda hard to get to its wings when it stays flying in the air, though.
Quick, make a sacrifice.
Yeah, I need to try some of the other ones.
Slow me down and I'll be coming after you next.
Yeah, out of what I have, I don't really have anything good for, like, aiming. Now, in that fourth stage, the tutorial stage, he did have, like, a spell that let him aim.
Slow me down and I'll be coming after you next.
Now, like, does your partner, like, ever, like, die or anything? Let's see, she has an attack that's good for it. Okay, because I was gonna say, if they don't die, good, you just technically just keep running away then.
Is it
Yeah. Yeah, I need to try some of the O items I got though. So here's a question. Are there any items that...
Spare me my life.
Are there any that are like just permanently missable? Because you said some are one-time deal. Wasn't this fight part of the demo? Yeah, it looks kind of like a church kind of area. I don't know if the I don't know anything about the demo, so I can't speak about that. But yeah, the environment definitely has a church kind of vibe to it. Giant arm of venom. So I can stun enemies with that, I'm assuming. Now the other one mentioned an arm too. Can I like equip those? Because I know that
We survived. The monster was vanquished, and we both had our lives. But all was not well. Half of all who undertake this ordeal forfeit their lives. That much was unmistakable. Indeed, that is why I was careful not to grow too close to Sortiara. But nevertheless,
I failed.
the truth was simple. I thought of her as a friend. I realized this was dangerous. My resolve was being tested. My resolve as a sorcerer. There was only one thing to do.
That don't seem good. Mother Russia bleeds.
I had to make a sacrifice for the ordeal. I had to sacrifice the life of my partner. Quite a mad indoctrination, was it not? The vile sorcerer's ordeal. Could you walk over an ally's corpse to achieve your goals? For that's the sort of metal the ordeal demands. Just one step away from completion.
So basically, they forcibly made it where you had to kill your partner to pass the test. So still nothing I can do in here. What's this? Taboo spells cast by sacrificing your flesh, select black white, can only be used when near death. After activation, you will pay a deal price. Apparently I can't select anything else but that one. So, if I use it, I get half defense. Offlings can now be boosted. Yeah. Now, this boosting, I got a question. So let's say I boost this, and it breaks. Does the boost affect me knowing that spell regardless of the item, or is it forcibly attached to this version of the item, and if it breaks, I lose all the boosting I did? Yeah. But what I'm saying is, like, if this breaks, is the boost attached to my knowledge of the spell, or is it attached to that item? So, what I'm saying is, if I break it, do I have to re-level it again, or is it... It's to the item. Okay, so if it breaks, I lose that boost. So if I'm boosting something, I want to be careful not to break it then. So Iron Drake Egg, launch a metallic mortal. Oh yeah, that definitely sounds like it would have been much better for that. Probably... I mean, that's a really weak attack though for 10. That does 120, so... Look at the magic of the jack-o'-lantern. To become a juggernaut. This is a morph. 3 cast. Heat, long range. 65. What's the normal one do? Okay, they have the same power. Hello. How you doing, Crimson? See, that one says it's a flow attack. I'm not sure if I want to try the Juggernaut thing. Sounds kinda chaotic-y. We'll try that out. Just to try it out, I'll just try it on the weak stage. Just to try it, see how it's like. At least, they get restored at the end of the match, so you don't have to worry about basically, whatever leftover cast carrying over. This is my first time playing Delta. I have tried out the original American release of the game, but I didn't play much of it. I tried it, didn't really get into it, so I was kinda...
Stay the hell awake or die!
But, Pad voted for this game, so that's why we're playing it now. So, let's force it with the Juggernaut thing, like... Huh. Huh. Yeah, that seems kind of weird. Let's see what the egg thing is like. That one seems not so good for moving targets.
sacrifice. Put the bloody thing out of its misery.
See, that might be like Bell for those cats, because the cats don't really move much. The mice kind of move a lot. But I could see it being useful for the harpy, because, well, the harpy is really big versus being a small target jumping around. Yeah, the Juggernaut thing, that might be useful if the target's like really big, but again, I don't think that's as good for fast moving targets. So, I think I'll hang on to it for now to give it another try on something more appropriate. But yeah, I don't think the Wat's are a good target for it. Ooh, lots of healing. Now, I would assume that some of the upgrades might increase the amount of casts I can do too, I would imagine. But I take it, Crimson, you're familiar with this game, I would imagine. Yeah, I would imagine not a lot of Vita games probably get streamed often now. So, I got 7 of those, so let's try... Yes, it does increase the casting. That's also nice. But it only does 1. I'll do that for the 1 extra. Oh, it makes a whole new item of it. Huh. So I need 2 units to do that. I'm assuming I can do it 1 more time. So I imagine 3 stars being the max, I would imagine. I think that's probably good at that. Yeah, increases... Doesn't so far seem to affect the actual castings any, though. Seems to only affect the casting and not, like, any of the damage stats. Yeah, I got 0 of that. I got 2 of that one. Same damage, just different spell. Alright, let's try the next chapter then, shall we?
I had to stop myself from feeling any sense of camaraderie. For such emotions could only get in the way. So much happened on the journey. Sutiara was at once cruel and kind, barbarous and gentle. These memories haunt me. I wish them gone, I do. For they tear away at my heart. My eyes met hers. She probably felt exactly the same as I did. Her memories live on. It is the only consolation there is on this cruel ordeal we faced together.
Or you could just abandon the ordeal and live together or something. Oof. Time to fight the master. So if we don't fight each other, the ordeal will hunt us down anyway. It makes me wonder, like, why do they even want to be sorcerers then?
Fighting against you is so trying. Still, it will only take an instant to kill you.
Yeah, I'm getting like such a Neo Automata vibe here.
So I dreamt of drowning everything in its own blood.
I don't really think I'll be hitting over this.
But then I met you. I never needed your friendship.
What do you say now, lady?
I should have never known that. Who knew fighting with you would be so trying?
She's just one singular target. Why not try it? Oh. That was anticlimactic. Let's see what happens if I save her. I have to
Why
fight
did
her
you
again.
help me? Does this not make it harder?
So I'm assuming I can't actually save her then. No happy ending. Okay, it's flashing now. Now the question is, can I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can like try multiple times. Weapon. New offense.
Kill me now. Please.
See, there's really two outcomes I'm seeing here. Either A, I need to continuously refuse to sacrifice her, or B, there's no option and I have to sacrifice her. I'm gonna try one more time. But I think I have to sacrifice her, I think. Yeah,
Why did you help me?
yeah, I
Does this
don't
not make
think
it
there's an
harder?
option. That's healing. Yeah. Also, something I noticed on the second time, the first one gave me the EXP for saving. Now it's not offering me that choice. Speed thing's good. Yeah, I'm kind of liking this weapon now. But yeah, I noticed it doesn't have the EXP, so while I got the EXP for saving, it looks like no matter what, I have to sacrifice, so it looks like, so. Because all she kept doing was fighting me. Ah, the dash, yes. That definitely is way better than what I have. Well, can't say I didn't try to save her. So unless you had to be really, really, really stubborn, which is a possibility. But, I think it's probably... Third wait, source war. Like, you listen to me, waitings. Welcome to Avalon. You can now fuse offerings, faction unlocked. Sigils now can be used. The Wicked Sorcerer, Heretic Survival, Seeing Wed. My guy's taking on the total now, so that's working out. He should win in the, yeah, so. Yeah, that worked out pretty good. He distracted the total, they destroyed all the remains, and that worked out. Okay, so we want to go for that token one, so let's stick to the south. Got a power boost over here. And let me quickly see. I had 10 tank scrolls and some coins. I gotta do some flag bales if some people show up. Damn, I must have gotten a bunch of monk scrolls somewhere that I didn't notice. Okay. All sigil mutant hunting release. New sigil unlocked. I'm just gonna healing. I like sounds of that. Grunt Slayer. I have to see what all this mumbo jumbo is about.
Sortiara's memories and emotions came flooding through my right arm. Sortiara's memories and emotions.
Showing a little page flip though, even though he's
along
talking.
with something dark and terrifying.
Yeah,
The
I think
blight
whatever was in
of
her arm.
true sacrifice. It feels like she is still somewhere inside there. Sortiara's bloodlust is now my own. I dread to think of what will become of me, body or mind. And so, I started this journal. My ill fate may not be far off. The signs have begun to manifest. But even now, my right arm tells me that she is still here. With all of her hatred, all of her sorrow, and a dash of hope. This sensation is all that comforts me in my loss of a true friend.
True friend, you murdered.
Several days later, my admittance into Avalon was confirmed. Avalon coordinated sorcerers and their monster extermination. It was here that I met him. The man with eternal life. Now we inaugurate the author's new life as a bona fide sorcerer. What travels now await you? You will see as more pages become available as Phantom Quests. Uh-oh! You're not ready to read the other pages. There are still a few pages that you need to read first.
Why would you show it to me then?
Sortiara's soul dwells in my right arm. The soul speaks to me in a faint voice. I have decided to jot down what I can make out, so that it may serve as a record.
About
So
crazy
that
I am.
someone, somewhere, can one day read of the sorceress Sortiara.
There is no denying that I was insane. It was triggered when I discovered the secret of my birth. Defiled as I was, I came to despise the world and envy all within it. What an abhorrent woman I became. Detesting all the world offered, selfishness led to self-loathing. Deep within me, I nurtured a hideous monstrosity known as bloodlust. When we first became partners, you too were a target of my hate. With your righteous manner, you were everything I was not. Of course, I was terribly alone, living as I had for so long. I had never known a single friend until I met you.
Now I'm curious. She says with my righteous manner, which gives me the idea, you know, because I didn't sacrifice any of those human targets. So I'm wondering if that line changes depending on what you did, I wonder.
When you patted my back, that alone eased my suffering beyond measure. I felt happiness. If we had met under different circumstances, we could have been... No, that's unlike me. I allowed myself to imagine what could never be.
But again, it goes down to the question, why did they want to become sorcerers?
And so I bear you no ill will. Although my life was spoiled by hatred, in my final moments, I felt what it means to be human. Thank you. However, I must apologize. My bloodlust has now passed into your right arm. Therein lies the terrible monstrosity reared deep within my soul. My first and final friend, I can only hope this foul horror will not beget your destruction. Until my dying breath, I prayed for only that.
What do you imagine our dear author thought of Sortiara's final words? The bloodlust inherited from Sortiara is a unique force indeed. With its power, our humble protagonist will influence the course of this very world. Go on and see how this grand tale unfolds.
He's still blocked off. How the combo spells. Oh yeah, I forgot to take a look to see about my combo. Add Frost to Axe Edge. Add Frost magic to attacks. Some magic combinations yield special results. Swift Slash, Fiddle, and Axe Edge. Closely and Swift. An interesting idea with the combining there, though. Yeah, let me look at the stuff that was over here, so... Swim only. How much though? Faction. Changing your faction. The effects of sacrifice and saving and the results of completing pact changes according to your faction's beliefs. Sacrifice all monsters, and may our sins heal the world. So I can't select either of those two right now. White level. Sigils funnel the soul and life essence from within your white arm. Select which sigils to use upon the arm, forearm, palm, and the back of the hand. That's a lot of... Oh, it wasn't in the original. That's an interesting... I can even put something on the effects of white arm. Oh, there. It's on my finger. I got 4 things. I'll have the Mud Witch. So these pretty much act as Gil. So they're all sewing sigils for sewing spots. Soul healing magic activate using... Why are those ones grayed out? It's not the same one now. Oh. Oh, I see. I need a dark arm. Gotcha. So that tells me all the things I've consumed. That's kind of interesting, actually. Well, since I guess I got no choice, I guess go with that. And that's only one listed there. So a health base, so that gives me 150. So if I had a neutral arm, I'd get extra 50 out of it. Basically, good is more defense, evil is more offense. See, defense and more same type offerings, base health. Allows you to equip more offerings of the same type. We'll go with that one. Then reduce damage sustained for once. So that makes me defensive, offensive, more results. Now, is that first one like actually something it does, or is that just BS kind of lore, kind of like, oh, it manifests so well, but the amp attacks the actual effect? Well, it says it boosts the attack, applies all elements. So I could either go with that, or something that just increases grunt damage. Yeah, let's try it. I'm kind of curious. Did it just make my fingers black? What the hell? Why the hell does it turn my fingers black? Weird. I still don't got anything else though. Still got something hidden there though. You want 1 intelligence. Conjure a rising stone, fistful of malice and unjust to dead. I still have a divine arm, it just turned my fingers black for some reason. Weird. Weird, bro. You got a teal, by the way? Yeah, you got a teal. Still haven't found anything to really do with that.
Ever wonder about the other prisoners? Don't worry. How could they have it any better? They haven't got me to keep them company.
You're a weird little book. So, I'm noticing there's 2 marked out things. So, you're saying these didn't exist? So this is like new content with these. Soon when. Well, I guess you apparently have to do them because this is locked out. So, I guess you have to do them. Oh, wait.
Sortiara's soul.
No, wait.
There is no denying that.
Yeah, that's still that one. Well, this is the path we went down, so I guess might as well, yeah? Yeah, what wicked looking Gwyn.
It was no good. The sorcerer had me cornered. I had just been passing through town. Our eyes happened to meet, and he swiftly offered me a unique fruit.
It's gum fruit?
It's good. Try it.
I don't think I would trust anyone in this world for anything. Maybe it's a cousin to the Soul Edge, maybe. Possibly. Maybe just a little. Could be off-branch cousin course.
I obliged, and the moment I finished eating, he came at me.
That'd be $2 million.
That fruit's not cheap, you know.
It was a scam. The man demanded a fortune, enough for 3 modest castles.
If you can't pay, you'll have to work off your debt.
Well, I could just
He
kill you.
persisted 3 days and nights. I lost the battle of wills. And so I ended up helping the sorcerer with his work.
Should've just killed him. Just kill goblins. Yo, kill the weak enemies from the beginning of the game. Now, I'm assuming the mobs do progressively get harder, though. And how are you doing today, by the way, Aaron? Oh, this is a bright locale. So the only thing we really know about these sorcerers, though, is they are trying to kill all monsters, but
They
by
say
putting...
money isn't everything. Well, they're wrong.
Just gonna stand up with. Oh, he's coming. He's still bored. We need to get a few more sacrifices. I think he likes gold.
Find things we can sell.
That's an understatement. Stop flying around, damn board. I kind of wish that would just lock on. Need some baleful air. Close enough for me to pin down. Yes, he is.
Keep it up. Find things we can sell.
He wants me to find things he can sell.
Killing monsters like that earn you much money.
Am I renewing my power through a chest? That's all that's doing is renewing. Oh. Come here. Come down here. Shit, come down. Oh, there's a second bullet. He's flying through the building. You know what? Just clip through the building as a shortcut. Nobody will notice. Come on, board. You're just gonna keep flying? There you go.
Can't sell it. I don't want it!
We have a little. Yeah, I need to find something that's better. The other one I had that consumes my health is really weak and pretty short range. It still has to be pretty much the height that it was able to hit with my hand. The mortar thing just seems really hard to use when the target's small and moving around a lot. Bunch of toxic mortar.
In the world of men, wealth and power serve to measure one's worth. Only sorcerers have their own ways of judging people. We risk our lives daily in fierce combat. For many sorcerers, wealth is an abstraction. This man was an exception. I'd never seen a sorcerer so obsessed with counting beans.
Keep your nose to the grindstone till you're paid off.
He laughed as he spoke, revealing his shiny gold teeth. I could only sigh.
So, curiosity, I would say, what happens when I do any of these ones? Let's go ahead and try the first one of this.
We're partners for this ordeal, it seems.
Her name was Sympatha.
Oh, Sympatha. That totally a coinkydink name.
Suddenly, I had a partner again, and we were tasked with chasing monsters. The problem was, it reminded me of the ordeal. The sorcerer's ordeal, which ended in my sacrificing Sortiara. And once again, the whims of fate have partnered me with a woman. But this ordeal was different, in one key respect. This time we don't kill, we save. This ordeal forces us to break the Sorcerer's code. We were blocked by a herd of monsters. Sympatha spoke.
Our dedication to mercy is already being tested.
And off he goes. Need to get rid of the total on that house it's in? Probably... Let's see about... I do need to use some flag battles, so... Since we got a few people joining in, I'm gonna try and use up a flag battle heal. Fairies. So if this faction thing is new in this version, I would imagine a lot of the monsters are also new. Well, this looks like quite a different environment. Is that a hand sticking out? This guy's shaped like a hand. It's like a thumb.
I shall save this impure world.
Hope these fairies aren't as mean as Drake. Oh, Drakengard goes with really evil fucking fairies. Sacrifice enhances magic. Salvation restores offering. So under this faction, when I save something, it restores my offerings. Whoa, what the hell? Huh. Oh, fuck, it just fails if I sacrifice something. I didn't even see that. I'm evil. I mean, it does say save the monster. Yeah. So, you have to save them all. Fire by saving all fiends there. I didn't see the wed there in the upper left. Well, none of the missions so far have really had a like, this is a necessity kind of thing. It just basically left you to your own devices on whether you want to sacrifice or save. So this is the first thing that actually is like, you have to do this. I mean, I get this, like, how she talked in there, but I didn't realize it was forcing me to have to save them all.
I shall save this impure world.
They really do like buffing!
Some souls can be saved, even in the heat of battle.
Some of the things you can interact with a bit odd. Yeah, these, like, I still don't get why they're called orcs. Why in the hell did they call them orcs? I just don't get that. What in the world about them make you think they're like orcs? It's like, hey Joe, I think we should call this enemy an orc.
Deserve compassion.
Teleport around, that's lovely. Stop giggling. So what, little bugs?
Was there really no salvation for that beast?
See, the one thing that's confusing me about this, unless it gets explained later, is like, why is he suddenly in some position where he's saving things? Making... Oh. These ones are actually spiders. Yeah, I don't get how someone looked at that and be like, that just screams orc. You know, puke-looking infested monster cat. I think we should call it an orc, Joe. What, orc? They make orc sounds? Firebolt, veil in the body of flame and perform an aerial charge. So now I can do lightning, sparking speed. I have to try that one. And the sigil.
Sympatha must really want to earn high marks on this. We forged ahead without resting.
So actually, since you said this faction system didn't exist in the original game, would that be that the original game didn't have multiple endings originally then?
Sanctuarium was a secret society. The enigmatic group's mission was to save any and all monsters. Their code was never kill friends, never kill monsters. They rejected sacrifice and served to save all forms of life. Sanctuarium attracts some of the most idiosyncratic sorcerers among us, and is rumored to be rapidly expanding its ranks.
Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do that.
Sanctuarium attracts some of the most idiosyncratic sorcerers among us, and is rumored to be rapidly expanding its ranks. A long line of sorcerers wait for their chance to take the ordeal offered by Sanctuarium.
Leave it to
Sympather
fate.
and I were two such people.
I was gonna assume Gwyn was like pure evil. Because, I mean, at least from what we know of the sorcerers, they want to stop monsters, so... But if it's like, leave it to fate, then that makes it sound like they're neutral, so then that would mean they're pure evil, then. Weird.